Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of Joe Boo's day job over here. I'm over here working on history. Okay, this is part of my front porch post. That is, wow, I actually didn't notice this, but you actually look at this. This is the lower portion of it. I cut this off because this part, of course, is messed up. But you see, this is probably handmade, and you can see how far down the curve goes on that side versus this side. It actually looks like it's a little bit off. But unfortunately, because this wood has been attached to the house for however long it was, the brick, it is rotted out. So we're having to deal with stuff like this, and this may be kind of interesting because we may take some of this, as you can see where it's actually curved right here, take some of this and end up putting it in epoxy resin, so that way people can actually see a piece of the history right here. I think that's kind of cool. So what I've done is, using modern technology and modern materials, is I have created a replacement piece here, and this is out of AZAC. I've actually laminated 3 pieces of AZAC together, and I've sanded my curve on top of it, and then I can slide this right up underneath of it to join that piece and attach it to the house, and then I don't have to worry about this rotting out. So this is one of the things that we're doing to try and keep the original look as much and as close as we can to the original. We have the railing post, but I'm afraid that the spindles, that there's some of those missing. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do as far as trying to do those. I mean, I could, maybe I've got my wood lathe over here. I could probably get a repeater for that and make them, but that's a lot of time to do that. Now here's something that we're going to be trying here in a little bit. This is, look at this. That's not beautiful. I don't know what is. This is actually a piece of the antique heart pine flooring. I've actually had this one here for several years, and I ended up planing it out. It's only about a ½ inch or so thick, but you see how beautiful that is. I'm going to try and actually do prints of the red brick house and see how it looks on these. And what I may do, I'm thinking about doing something here. There's so many of you guys out there that are interested in the red brick house, and I've had some people say start a GoFundMe and things like that, and so on, because they want to help support this, because this is not just about me having this house and stuff. This is a place that I'm proud of, to say this is American history. My ancestors as slaves made the bricks. It was a schoolhouse where, you know, back in the 1800s, kids learned everything that they had to continue this country going. The Civil War, doesn't matter on which side you were on, it was still part of it as a hospital where soldiers who got shot died and are buried next door. The Masons, I have no idea what the Masons do because it's a secret society, but it was their home. And generations of people who grew up in that house. I'm trying to save it not just for me in American history, but for those people as well. And so people have said, we want to help as well. So what we're going to do, see, check this out. This is a print, a larger print of the red brick house on just some regular pine. We're going to try and do the smaller version of that right here on these, and see how it looks. And if it does work out like I hope it does, what we'll do is we'll probably do those as a fundraiser to help raise more capital for the red brick house, for the restoration of it. And what we'll do is, for everybody who buys one, what we'll do is we'll end up doing a big, we'll call it a founder's plaque. And every one of their names will be on this plaque that will be at the house. And as a thank you, we'll do one of the prints on a piece of the red brick house. That way, you will own a piece of the red brick house. I think it's kind of a unique way to kind of do a fundraiser where it's not just me getting something, everybody's getting something, including the whole community of this house coming back to life. So we're going to be trying that in a few minutes to see how it works out. Okay, so here's our blanks. Now this one is pristine. There's no wormholes or anything on that. That is a beautiful piece. Some of them have a few, nail holes and pieces that are in here. And so we're using this stuff. I ordered this by Starbond. You have the kind of the epoxy resin, and that's the hardener. You overfill it and you spray it, and then you can sand it out. And so you can see here some of the wormholes that I think will give this even more character. Some more than others. And as we get through, on some of these, you see a lot more nail holes. So we're going to see how well these actually come out on this wood. We haven't carved anything on this, but this I think will be a great way to spread the mojo, so to speak, and use the CNC machine, basically marrying old with the new. And the way this is done is we've got lettering that'll say Red Brick House 1820 and then the print. So we have to change and use two different bits on this. Let's check it out and see how it's going to look. Oh my goodness. I already have enough for 8 of them right now just with these pieces. This is going to be fun. Check it out.